The following is a non-profit internet review series meant as a supplemental storyline to a community mass playthrough. Both entities are protected under the fair use rules of international copyright law. Pokemon and all of the related franchises represented in Super Smash Bros. Are all owned by Nintendo, Sega, Konami, Capcom, and Namco Bandai Enterprises. Any specific headcanons represented are credited to the writer behind said interpretation, and the targeted material is owned by its respective producers. Please support the official release.
Broccoli, $1.79 on debit card.
Casserole, anyone?
Tuna, $3.59. Crescent rolls, $2.39. Getting everyone together for dinner.
You certainly are in a pickle.
Priceless. There are some things money can't buy.
I'm stuffed to the gills.
For everything else, there's debit MasterCard. Accepted at your favorite supermarket.
And the realm between the cracks of your supermarket shelves.
That's the best sounding elevator music I ever heard.
Dangle a camera and $1 million under the noses of horrible, horrible people, and you've got yourself a reality show that's worth watching by idiots. That's the lesson we learned the hard way on Drawn Together's 7th season on Helix TV. Yes, it's actually still running. Because you watched Drawn Together. What? Yes, beyond all earthly circumstances, in the world of trophies, Drawn Together is in fact still running, and me and the boss entered the 7th season of the series. Because we're all fucking retarded that way. And let me tell ya, your own animated series on the network ain't worth being stuck with a bunch of people you want to punch in the face. In case you're wondering how we fared, in dead last was Betrayus and Pac-Man. Believe me, I'm more shocked that they made it past the qualifying round. And did you hear the one about the Ice King who kidnapped Finn the Human in order to make him his collaborator in a madcap scheme to get Fiona and Cake off the ground as an animated series? Oh, that's rich. We already have that, you dingus. It's called Steven Universe. Oh! Failure! And upon winning the Headquarters Design Challenge, we effectively knocked Napoleon and Solarian out of the competition, much to Dawn's disgust at us. Which brings us to the very straw that broke the camel's back, JBX. With a crack team of experts at our disposal upon winning the last challenge, we were more than certain that it was in the bag. But when the 3 duos were picked for our team, things ultimately went as well as you would expect. And we're diving balls first to see what went wrong, because if I'm going down, you're going down with me, buddy. Viva la Battlesaurs, bitch! Ladies and gentlemen of the mob, time to riot loose with a Fandom Arson of JBX Johnny Bravo Extreme. Belts up, gang! You're going to see why Simone and Nia aren't fit for the director's chair of an anime. Or a government body, for that matter. Let's start with the crack team of experts we were stuck with alongside our teammates. Parody musician Weird Al Yankovic, notorious vigilante the Blue Falcon, and Don Knotts of all people. I gotta admit, he looks really good for being one of those lingering memories you see sliding across the time stream in the Kingdom Hearts franchise.
Look at that hair! Talk about a dweeb!
Then you know what we must do, what we are sworn to do.
To the makeover mobile!
Cut to the Drawn Together house where our beloved host, Curse McGay, issues the Cartoon Teamwork Challenge, where 3 teams of 3 duos are lined up for 3 potential shows. We'd be in charge of producing a Johnny Bravo reboot, much to the boss's dismay. The aforementioned Dawn and Helix Priestess Abby would helm a Steven Universe anime, which everyone on Tumblr saw coming. I mean, come on. Young boy shares a house with 3 attractive magical ladies? That premise just screams ecchi comedy. And Sonic and Princess Sally from the Archie Comics universe helmed a cartoon based on Shovel Knight, if you would believe it. Chris allowed us to pick which duos we wanted on our teams, which was more than a step up from the previous challenge. Made even better was the fact that we went first. Obviously, we picked Simone and Nia, the most popular team on the show, mainly because the planet that they govern bought their slot in the game. Things appeared to be going smooth for us, but when everyone picked out the first of their two allotted duos, Chris decided to switch things up for us and have us pick in the opposite order, leaving us with the last remaining duo, Sonic and Eggman from Sonic Boom, which we've showered with praise quite a few Arsons prior.
Dinkelberg.
Me and the boss decided not to add anything, because Johnny B was perfect just the way he was. But mostly because we really didn't want to be responsible for another Yo-Yogi. We also agreed to veto the experts' advice when the changes they make don't make sense. Because that's the big problem with these reboots nowadays. They make changes that make no sense. Need an example? Feminazi Ghostbusters! Let it sink in. Much better. We join Johnny Bravo on the street as we offer our services to him. He initially refuses, but then Blue Falcon breaks out his ace in the hole.
Oh my gosh, it's the guys from that makeover show! I love makeover shows! And I love guys that get made over in makeover shows!
The ladies love the makeovers.
Until they get the bill for said makeover. The promise of added male charisma lures Johnny on board with our group, and here's our first problem. They want to change up the hairstyle of Johnny Bravo.
Anything for the ladies.
You may think it's a minor nitpick, but oh no, it is so not. These assholes are actually taking away the hairdo that makes Johnny so iconic in the first place. The very hairdo that actually influenced his design. Hey Rob, can we get the ballot graphics up on the screen here? Ah, there we go. See, each time they run into a change, we will pull up this list to see if the veto worked or not. And our perfect example will be arriving any second.
How about this?
First hairdo. Survey said. Of course we had to say no to that do. Girahim, he is not. I can't do the tongue thing. Second do. Survey said. What can I say? I have a neat thing for curls. Third do. Survey said. I am just as amazed as you are as to how the boss kept his bronyisms under control. Fourth do. Fifth do. Survey said. It's probably for the best that neither of those hairdos were selected. They already have hosts in the form of one of the most iconic characters of all time, and Marge Simpson. And what was the final hairdo on the table? This thing.
Now that's a hairdo.
More like a hair doofus.
Ironically, that was the nickname given to Nia by Sonic fans after Sonic's eventual downfall.
Have you ever had a date with Britney Spears?
No.
Then obviously you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I have a question. In technical terms, does dating Britney Spears qualify as doing something wrong? With all jokes aside, survey said! And it's all downhill from here.